Long ago in the vibrant city of Banjo, there lived a young couple, Malik and Amina. They were the kind of duo people referred to as a power couple. Malik was level-headed and highly respected. He was a branch manager for one of the biggest banks in town. If you're new, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and don't forget to share it with your family and friends. Also, let us know where you're watching from. Always impeccably dressed in a neat suit with shiny shoes and driving a black Jeep that left children gawking whenever he drove by. Amina, by contrast, was a firecracker, bright, dynamic, and diligent. She worked for an international NGO that worked in women's health issues and frequently had her traveling both locally and internationally. They had been married for 2 years. Things were sweet initially. They would go out on dates, laugh over dinner, pray together, and even dance in the kitchen on weekends. But with the years, as their careers started taking shape, their closeness began to fade. "Babe, are you coming home early today?" Malik would ask over the phone. "I'm in a meeting. I'll try, but don't wait for me," Amina replied. Occasionally she returned home later than 10 p.m., and Malik would be asleep. Some weekends she had Zoom meetings, others she had to go out for fieldwork. Malik did not complain much initially, but inwardly he felt lonely. One morning, Sunday, he decided to speak. "Babe, we need to talk. Can it wait? I need to get my report in by noon." "No, it can't wait," he argued. "This marriage is turning into a business agreement." Amina's brow furrowed. "What do you mean? I'm trying my best, Malik. You knew what I'd do when you wedded me." "Yes, but I didn't realize I was marrying your computer too," he snapped. The silence that hung there was profound. They did love each other, but their relationship was gradually fracturing, like cracked glass that had not yet shattered. One night, after a minor fight over chores and dinner, Amina exclaimed, "Perhaps we should hire a maid, someone to take care of the house." Malik regarded her. "Oh, now we agree on one thing." Amina took her phone and texted an agent who provided domestic workers. "Let them send someone quick. I don't have energy for this stress anymore." 2 days after, the agent came with a girl called Zara. She is from up country but obedient and diligent. Her previous employer moved away. Zara stood behind the agent in silence, shy and innocent, looking. She had a long blue skirt and pink blouse on, her hair well braided in cornrows. "Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma," she greeted, bowing slightly. Amina examined her cautiously. Zara was young, likely 21 years old. Her eyes were large and gentle, like a person who had never encountered trouble in life. "Where are your parents?" Amina inquired. "They're in the village, ma. Life has not been good, so I traveled to the city to work and support them." Malik and Amina nodded. "We will give you a trial for 2 weeks. If you perform well, you can stay," Malik stated. "Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma. I will do my best." They took her to the maid's room behind the kitchen, small but very neat. From the moment Zara entered the house, her eyes were wandering all over. The costly furniture, big television, washing machine, and gas cooker were more than everything she had ever seen. That night she lay on her bed and smiled to herself. "This life is sweet. One day I will be a big madam too. Just look at her. She's still young. It won't be bad to be like her. I didn't come to Banjo to play. I'll do anything to secure my place." The next morning, Zara woke before 6 a.m., swept the compound, cleaned the kitchen, boiled water, and made breakfast. Malik came downstairs surprised. "You're up early." "Yes, sir. Your tea is ready." Amina came down 30 minutes later. "This smells good." "It's oats and fried plantain, ma." Zara replied with a smile, "My mom taught me. It gives strength for a long day." By the end of the week, Malik and Amina were impressed. "She's nice," Amina said one evening. "Yes, and courteous, too," Malik replied, but Zara observed them more intently than they observed her. She noticed Malik spending evenings alone most nights, noticed Amina returning late, too exhausted to speak, and in her mind a lethal notion started to germinate. Perhaps there existed a gap she could fill. Malik was a stranger in his own house. Each night he prayed to talk to his wife, but Amina was always occupied. In the meantime, Zara was the ideal maid, always smiling, always prompt, always available. Their dialogue began brief but increased in duration. "Sir, do you like your stew peppery or mild?" "I like it somewhere in between. Your madame prefers it mild, though." "Oh, you two don't have the same tastes. Not anymore," Malik answered with bitterness. On one night, Zara offered him juice and told him, "You are a good man, sir. You deserve better." Malik glanced at her but remained silent. Amina returned home late one night. Malik inquired, "Do you still love me?" "Why would I ask that?" "Because it seems like you abandoned this marriage long ago. I'm doing everything to secure a future for us." "That's not what I said, but that's what you mean." She stormed into the bedroom and slammed the door. Zara observed in silence from the kitchen. Her lips curled into a smile. "My madame doesn't know what she has." "Well, if she doesn't value him, I will." The chance arrived when Amina made a sudden announcement of a weekend trip for a conference. Malik nodded simply. She packed her bags and departed. Zara smiled watching her depart. That night, the house was peaceful. Zara prepared Malik Benachin and grilled chicken. At a later time, she dressed in a short flowered dress and knelt to clean before him. "Leave and dress better," Malik instructed. "I'm sorry, sir." "I didn't realize it was too short." She hesitated and walked away slowly, but caught a second look. The following morning, she was in a wrapper and little top, swaying in a way that Malik felt uncomfortable about. "Do you want juice, sir?" "No," he said, but she brought it anyway. When their heads came together, she breathed in his ear, "You don't have to be lonely." "Zara, stop this." "I'm your boss." "I'm at your service, sir." "I can make your worries go away. Go inside," he again said, but his voice was weak. And then one morning Zara entered his room with breakfast, softly shut the door, and spoke in a whisper. "Let me take care of you, sir," and he let her. Amina, meanwhile, was in a hotel in Dhaka, making travel arrangements back home. Her heart was troubled. "I hope everything is all right at home," she whispered. Her flight arrived early. When she entered the house, she noticed 2 cups on the table. One was smeared with lipstick. She scowled. Then she heard laughing. Malik and Zara laughing in the kitchen. "Welcome home, babe," Malik said light-heartedly. "Thanks," she said, observing Zara. Something had shifted. That evening, Amina was sleepless. 2 days later, she experienced something again, a spiritual disturbance. She drove home unexpectedly. She heard quiet noises coming from the guest room. She opened the door, and there they were, Malik and Zara half-clothed. Zara stuttered, Madame, I." Amina proceeded to the corner, lifted a wooden stool, and hurled it. Malik leapt in front of Zara to shield her. "Are you crazy? Do you want to kill her?" he bellowed. "Don't touch her." He bellowed again when Amina reached out to seize Zara. "She's going nowhere," he replied, "unless I say so." Amina smiled icily, grabbed her handbag, and departed from the house silently. Zara shook. "Sir, I'm afraid. You assured me of my protection." "Certainly I will. If anyone goes, it's Amina and not you." Amina showered, dressed tidily, and ate dinner calmly. Eventually, she even requested Zara to prepare breakfast for them both the following morning. Zara was perplexed, Malik was frightened, but Amina was plotting. 2 weeks went by, and it was a Wednesday morning. Amina got dressed for work, said goodbye, and set off, but she wasn't going to work. She parked a couple of streets away and called someone. 3 hard-looking lads were at her doorstep minutes later. You know what to do. She instructed them, but don't hurt her. Just give her something she'll never forget. Zara was sitting in front of the television when the door knocked. She opened it and received a hot slap. The boys came bursting in. No, please. She shrieked, but Amina just sat on the couch sipping wine. I would have done that myself, but I just got my nails done. After having been beaten for 10 minutes, Zara was bleeding and swollen on the floor. Amina took her phone, smashed the SIM, smashed the phone, and exclaimed, "This is how I'll smash your life if ever I lay eyes on you around any woman's husband again." She hurled a bag at her. "Pack your things and get out." Zara stumbled out in tears and barefoot. In the evening, Malik came back home. "Sita, Daddy's back. Where's the sugar you promised me?" Silence. He dialed her phone. It was off. He tried the security men. She ran out this morning with a bag. Looked scared. Malik came back and stared at Amina, who was reading a fashion magazine. "Did you find her?" she asked innocently. "No, I didn't." "Did you check her room? Maybe she left you a note. What did you do to her?" "I don't know what you're talking about." "I know you. You've been too quiet." Amina stood. "So what if I did do something? What are you going to do?" Malik sank to his knees. "Please, I'm sorry." Amina approached him. "This is my home. Or not, whether your name is on the lease or not. I built this house. If anyone is going, it will be you." He nodded, shaking. "I gave up for this marriage. You used me like an option." He apologized. "You didn't stand up for me. You didn't even feel embarrassed when I caught you. I was in the wrong." He replied. She went on, "This is your warning. The next time, I won't warn you. You'll see a part of me that you won't be able to forget." They both apologized. They vowed to do better. That evening, for the first time in so long, they held hands, both willing to rebuild what had almost been broken.